Welcome to the Outtake Show. The show will give our outlandish opinions within the movie and TV world. This is episode 79. You heard, you got the host of the most, Yaman Junior's in the building. We also got the silent assassin as well. We got Mazavelli as well, wearing the Adidas tee.
Adidas LeBron.
Adidas
LeBron.
Who that? Basketball player?
No, LeBron. It's a designer.
Oh shit! Oh wait, no, I'm thinking about someone else. I'm thinking about Laram. You know what? Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, this is for Adidas Superstar campaign. You might have seen it. It's got Stormzy. It's got my husband, my MCM, my lover, my babe, Barry Keoghan. Yeah.
Wait, you look like you're like a creative director. Why you? You just got dripped out.
Yeah, I got Adidas. That's actually Puma.
You can tell man's going somewhere after this. This ain't I'm going back home.
Well, the shorts is just because, I was like, I need something to put my legs out, but, at the same time, I don't want to be doing too much. I just wanted to be relaxed.
Okay, fair enough. So
just chilling vibes. But you're going to go. Why are we acting like...
Don't deflect it on me.
Why are we saying this, and you're going to go and get yourself a free t-shirt as well?
Yeah, I'm going to go, but right now, at this very moment, you're giving... Oh yeah, I'm a creative director for this place, and
Can I get a picante, please?
That's all you get in these events is picante.
No, you're throwing me in the dirt. No, because I didn't have a picante yesterday.
That's all they have is picante. It was a good event then.
It was solid. They had a bit as well with the skateboarders. So then, if you skate during the day and they really like your stuff, you get free trainers.
Oh, sick.
There's also roller skates if you don't skateboard. There's free chocolate, there's water, you can get yourself a coffee, you can get tooth gems, you can get your nails done. Sick,
so is this just a pop-up then? Is this a new thing for Adidas?
Yeah, so it's a part of their Superstars campaign. So you go in as well. As you go in, there's a little bit where it shows all the superstars over the period. So there was the Bape ones.
Oh, those were most cold.
They were beautiful. I want myself a superstar Bapes in pink if they exist. We are at in Adidas, right?
This feels like an Adidas ad within itself, bruv.
No, and then FD, FD from the you know.
Yeah.
He was there. There was really cool stuff then, and if you were within the first 25 people, you got trainers. And for free, and then there's a customization station, so you could customize your own superstars to how you want it to be very uniquely yours.
Yeah.
It was really cool.
Sick. Well, I'll be popping down there sooner than later. As there's a highlight video of it, so check out on our Instagram page to see what it's saying. But yeah, speaking of superstars, we've got a lot of superstars to be talking about today.
Big superstars, come on.
Well, what's the first superstar you want to talk about? We do have a review today.
Austin Butler.
We're going to talk about Austin Butler. He has a new film out right now called Caught Stealing. Also starring
Zoe Kravitz, Regina King, Bad Bunny.
Yeah. Action Bronson. Bronson is in there as well. There's a few names in there as well.
There's big names in there. There's a lot of big names. It's really cool.
The two guys that play Jewish, they're big names.
Nikita's in a lot of gangster films.
Nikita?
Yeah, that's his name.
Okay, cool. Fair enough. I don't know.
It's a Russian name, innit?
Let me bring it up. Bad Bunny is in it as well.
Bad Bunny, but one thing I will say though, Bad Bunny is really good at comedies.
You know what, yeah? He's gotten better at acting since
100%.
the last film. Last film I seen him in was Bullet Train.
Happy Gilmore. He was really good in.
I never touched that.
Happy Gilmore he was really good in that. He has really good comic beats. But also deep the fact that not long ago he wasn't very
he didn't even know English.
Yeah.
He knew English, but he didn't.
But he wasn't very fluent with his English.
Yeah.
And he wasn't very confident with it.
Yeah.
So he'd be like, yo, I'm sorry, my English is not that good. And now he's doing really good roles.
Yeah.
It's it's shaming a few people. shaming a few people. I'm not gonna say names. I'm not saying names.
We're gonna say names because we're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it after. But right now we're talking about Court Slim. This is a film. Let me just read a synopsis real quickly. When this punk rock neighbor asks him to take care of his cat for a few days, the New York City bartender Hank Thompson suddenly finds himself caught in the middle of a monster crew of threatening gangsters who want a piece of him.
Cause I'm a punk rocker. Yes,
This is very punk rock. This was a very much a action-packed comedy crime thriller. Yeah, and it was good. I enjoyed it for the most part. It was a fun watch. Before watching, I was very excited for it. Watching the trailer was very exciting. It was very interesting seeing that this director I can't remember his name.
Darren. Man like Darren, you know.
Because his past films are nothing like this. So he's known for doing Black Swan, Recreation of a Dream.
Yeah.
The Whale. Mother is another film that a lot of people didn't like. I really enjoyed, which was really cool. But his films are very like dark. He did The Wrestler as well. Damn, his films are known for being very dark
indie film vibes.
Yeah. So for this one to be a little bit more brighter, a little bit more comic-y.
It's still a bit dark.
It has
but
very
it's
dark
like,
elements to it.
It's not as turn around and die.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Exactly that. So I was very like, okay, it's interesting to see how he goes by it. I think he did knock out the park. This was a good film. I think it could have been better. I am slightly disappointed by it because I was expecting more, but I'm not mad. I didn't leave the cinema upset, but I did thought there'll be more to it. But it was a fun watch.
I mean, I've definitely learned over the years to, especially this year, to take other people's reviews with a pinch of salt and not have that be my expectation. So like,
okay.
That's not me throwing shade. I think it's just because like that's me saying that like everyone's taste is a bit different.
Yeah.
And so I was like having this like expectation that this is gonna be like a really good film. I was like, okay, it's okay, but for me, as a big Guy Ritchie fan, it felt like a lukewarm Americanized version of like Layer Cake, Snatch, Rock and Roller. Yeah. So like it was just like, okay.
Stock barrels
like,
and
and so then I had this conversation with a friend of mine, and they also highlighted, like it is just a lukewarm version, but it doesn't have that like je ne sais quoi that we get with...
Yeah, it was missing out quite a lot. I feel like for me while watching it, it felt like the beginning was good. It was like, okay, we're setting things up. And then things happened, and then it stopped for a bit. Then things happened, then things stopped a bit. It was too much of that.
The pacing was a bit off.
Yeah, like this feels like this is gonna be insult, but it feels like a poor attempt of a Guy Ritchie film in that type of scope, where like Guy Ritchie knew how to like have all these characters doing their own thing, and then have a melting pot of it all collapsing with another.
And it wasn't just like slow. Like it wouldn't slow down. It would be like bam, 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 and then end, and you'd be like, oh, that was sick.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
This one, it felt like it stopped a little bit, and then when it was time to get back on the ride, I didn't really want to go back on the ride, but it's like, cool, fair enough. So not to say it was bad, but it wasn't as great as I wanted it to be. But what do you think about the performances? Of course, we've got Action Butler in the lead.
Yeah, I'm going to talk about...
But us naked.
Yeah.
The guy was naked bare times. I literally looked at Toby, I watched it with my partner, and I was like, this Michael B. Jordan. just showing abs. And in his contract.
No, it was the thing as well where he was like, okay, so I did a lot of research for this, not that kind of research about him being naked. But I did a lot of research in this in terms of like trying to prepare, and I watched a lot of junkets. The big thing that I was seeing was like with the whole being on set stuff, it was very physically grueling because he's constantly like running, essentially. So like my guy was lean anyway, but with the nudity scene with him and Zoe, that was like one of the first scenes that they were doing together.
Oh really?
Because they wanted to get it one and done out of the way.
Okay, yeah.
So it made me think, oh, like these guys have really good chemistry. Like, let's talk about the last rom-com that we had, and then when we compared to this, and you're like, oh, like you guys have phenomenal chemistry. What's going on here?
Yeah, but I think that's the power of Zoe. I think Zoe is really good at like
Zoe and a white boy.
Yeah, she knows how to make it work, bro. She did it with Robert Pattinson as well. Like I didn't think Robert Pattinson was like known for having that type of sex appeal or whatnot, but Zoe kind of.
I mean, Twilight.
I mean, that's y'all. that was the me. I think he knows how to play that role of being the love interest, having that sex appeal, and also making the counterpart have that sex appeal as well.
But then do you
to
think
build that
it's...
chemistry?
Okay, this is just a general conversation that I think people have as well. Is it the fact that they had really good chemistry, or is Zoe so leng that whoever she's with?
I think for this scene, it's because they're both leng. Like objectively.
No homo. No homo.
They're both super attractive. So there was a scene where literally raced to take the clothes off. They're both clearly like kept themselves well together.
Mm-hmm.
Zoe's been. I think Austin Butler. I think everyone loves Austin Butler.
After I will still say it. The Dune performance.
Yeah, I think the Dune performance really sealed the deal. I think here this film's interesting for me to see how it does in the box office, because I think this is the first Austin Butler led film off the back of being kind of like the supporting role. Of course he had Elvis, but I think Elvis was huge because it was Elvis.
Mm-hmm. And it was a Baz Luhrmann film, you know what I mean?
Yeah, then we had Backriders, but I don't think that was meant to be the one, because it had Tom Hardy
and Jodie Comer.
And they were kind of leads in their own right. I think this is an Austin Butler film. If he knocks out the park and it does well box office, then we can probably look at Austin Butler like, okay, he's a draw. He can get bums on seats.
New Hollywood type.
Yeah,
thing.
Is he going to be the new Brad Pitt?
What I found interesting was that this was the first time we were seeing him play a role of a character that's a normal person.
Oh shit! Yeah, this guy's taps. He's always playing someone weird.
He's always some weird guy, or just like someone that's always in the limelight, or like this is the first time he's had to do a normal person. And deep, like my guy has been within the acting world since childhood.
Yeah.
From Hannah Montana.
Yeah.
iCarly, Aliens in the Attic.
Yeah.
So he was like, in order for him to prepare for this role, he went to a bar. So it's method acting again.
Oh, sick. Yeah.
So he was working at a bar for a bit.
Nice.
I'm wondering, did it really show that he worked in a bar, or is it still like the Hollywood perception of a bar?
From the scene I saw, it kind of reminded me of, because I worked at a bar before.
Yeah.
Like there were certain parts of it. It's like, bro, you're gonna. I think he was very tactical in terms of like the teenagers came in and he was like, oh, we need to get them out. Here's a free shot. Take a shot, then leave. I don't know if that's scripted. I don't know if a bartender would do that.
He said
or play
that
along
like
with it.
So in one of the interviews, he said that someone recognized him. So then he was like, yeah, like, don't do any Mazzoline, here's a free shot. There we go.
Okay, so that's where he picked up from. Okay, fair enough. So I sit corrected. I think his bartender role in it and the antics that happen in the bar is pretty much what happens. People, you drink behind the bar, you get loose, you hang out with people, you get waved as well. Bar serving drinks, that's pretty much bar 101.
Yeah.
And you take a little something for yourself on the side.
No, it's normally
from customers.
Punters would always do a thing where they would be like, oh, we're going to do a shot and you're doing one with us.
Yeah, literally. Yeah. There's always that one guy or one person comes in and is like, you here for a shot, the shot's for you type of thing.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I was going to take it for free anyway, like behind the bar anyway, but hey, if you're willing to pay for it and give me one.
I don't take shots behind the bar, by the way, guys. I'm a great bar attendant.
Oh, not me, but I'm taking shots behind the bar, man.
Yeah, so I think that was interesting. What did you think about like Regina Hall's character?
I didn't know she would be in the film for that long.
Yeah.
I thought she was playing a smaller role. We're gonna get into spoilers now. There was a lot. That was like the main plot twist, that she was not just a police officer but a dirty cop.
Yeah, she was in it.
Yeah, so
I'm talking about in it.
She was really in it. I liked the accent. At first, I was like, oh shit, she did an accent. And I was like, oh, okay, this is working. I didn't know she would be in this film for this long. Obviously, sadly, her son passed away. So,
during the filming, wasn't it?
Is it?
Was it during the filming?
I'm not sure it was during.
Just after?
Maybe, because this film was shot
last
a while
year,
ago. Yeah, so I can imagine that can be a very traumatic experience for us. So I never really saw her during the press run for this film, so I didn't think she would be in the film that much.
She did a few ones, but she didn't do as much as Zoe and Austin.
Yeah,
but
which is funny because Zoe runtime and her runtime is very different.
Yeah, I mean it's interesting, but like I feel like that was cool to see her back.
Yeah, definitely.
Because like I've always kind of seen her in those types of roles anyway.
Yeah, she was good.
And I like when she has a twist.
Yeah.
Like, even when she did Boondocks, she was playing two little boys.
Yeah.
Like, there's always a twist with the way she acts, so I've really liked her.
Yeah. She was really great. What do you think about Zoe in this?
I mean, Zoe's just Zoe.
She was on cruise control
Yeah,
in this one.
That wasn't really like... She didn't really have to do that much in terms of her character.
Yeah, very chilled.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But, like,
yeah.
what else?
From watching it, I was like, you know what, yeah, Zoe can chill on acting. Let's see her getting more on the
Directors, yeah.
Like, I think I don't know if Zoe can, maybe she could try a different character, a different role, but I'm actually okay with not getting that and just getting her into a directing bag more.
In terms of, like, typecasting, there's certain people where it works really well for. So, like, Seth Rogen is one.
Yeah.
Her, it works really well.
Yeah.
So I feel like, yeah, I would be more inclined to see her do more directing, because I flipping loved Blink Twice, man.
Yeah, I think Blink Twice is underrated. I think I don't know what happened during that time it came out, but it seems like people just forgot about it. For her,
I think people were
debut.
deterred because of the trigger warning, but I think it was really powerful, and it was also around the time that This Ends With Us.
Yeah. I think that was around the same time as well.
It was around the same time, so I think people were more caught in the crossfire of that rather than Blink Twice.
Yeah, that's true. Fair. Yeah, this was a cool film. It's out in cinemas right now. I recommend people go give it a watch. Excited to see what Austin Butler does next. Apparently he's training. Have you seen a clip of him training for his next film? This guy's just...
He's just always on one.
ripped,
Like, he
bruv.
does, like, okay, can we have this discussion about method acting? What do you actually think about it? Because he's like a prime example of someone who loves method acting.
For the audience, what's the description of method acting?
Method acting is essentially where you put yourself into the role of that character. So, for example, with Elvis, he just did a southern accent like 24 hours. Yeah. And then, like, to a point that it actually affected how he speaks normally.
Yeah.
And he's been very open about it. Or, like, with a pianist, Adrian
Brody.
Yeah, Adrian Brody sold everything he had, and he just had a piano and he just travel around just so then he could get into understanding what it was like for his character, just so then he could give the best portrayal of it. Essentially, method acting is an acting style that allows you to give the best portrayal of that character. Instead of just using your imagination, you literally place yourself in that situation.
Yeah. I have mixed thoughts about it. On one side, I think it is a good approach to help you dive into a character. Another side is, love, you're kind of doing too much.
It can be very dangerous. So we know what happened with Heath Ledger, with the Joker. That was a result of method acting, because he was writing all these Joker-based thoughts into a notebook.
Yeah.
And that had a really detrimental effect on his mental health, and it's a big conversation within the acting sphere whether or not method acting is great, because it can be so impactful on how people see themselves.
Yeah, I think Brian Cox from Succession was beefing Jeremy, can't remember his name, one of the sons that's in the show as well, because he was really getting into method acting, and Brian Cox is obviously a way older man, very experienced person, was like, bruv, like, just do your job and type out. I think the dangers of it is, like, you lock in too much, and then you'll probably affect people around you playing this character.
Like Jared Leto during the Suicide Squad, where he was sending, like, used condoms and...
That's what he's doing?
Yeah, he was doing weird stuff.
He's using it as an excuse to get his nasty freak shit off.
He's weird. He's a weird man. That's why I don't like him, guys. He's not a good actor. He's just weird.
Yeah, and somehow he bust case. Because he had a bunch of allegations against him, but we're not allowed to talk about it because no one else is talking about it anymore. It's messy. It's messy. Speaking about messy actors, in a sense.
I know exactly where he's going with this. Go on, finish your segue.
Talk about messy actors. There is now I'll say there's a few actors now where we're seeing where they're in films and we're realizing that they either are choosing bad films or they're bad and they're what's causing the film to be bad.
Combination.
What's the woman that plays Wonder Woman?
Gal Gadot.
Gal Gadot is one of them. when she's in something.
Gal Gadot, that's it.
Gal Gadot, yeah. Wherever she's in something, it's not looking good.
Kal-El, no!
Yeah. You should stay away from the film if she's going to be in it. Which is funny because I just saw that she's going to be in a film that's starring Martin Scorsese, where he plays Jesus, I think, or plays like a prophet. I don't know what that's going to be about, but she's one of them.
You're giving me a migraine, please.
I want to add Chris Evans to the list. Chris Evans, I love Chris Evans. I think he's amazing. But the last couple of films he's been in haven't been good. Materialist hasn't been good. And the new film that's coming, Honey Don't. Was you that sent me the clip?
Yeah.
But the woman's like, don't, honey. Like, don't watch this. Like, honey, don't watch this. Because that's not good. And of course, there's an actor in that film as well that is also known for not having the best films. Is that Margaret
Qualley.
Margaret Qualley is another one. She's probably on the top of the list. Probably top 3.
I would say so, because like
let me bring a list of films
she's been in so many films that have been flops, except for The Substance.
Yeah.
And let's be honest, that's not because of her performance.
Yeah, it's definitely.
It was because of Demi Moore.
Demi Moore
ate that.
I knew it was looking bad because she did an interview with Jimmy Kimmel, and this was like probably like months ago that I watched, and she made a joke.
It was just before the Oscars.
Yeah.
Because then me and you joked about it as well.
Yeah, because she actually joked about actually knowing that she's been in a lot of bad films, and she kind of just made a snickering remark. Just try to put the clip up for people to watch because I don't want to like mess it up. But she basically just acknowledged that I've been in a lot of bad films. So she made a Honey Don't. What's another one? She's in Happy Gilmore 2. I didn't even know that. Cans of Kindness. These are films that you think will be good.
Okay, so The Maid was good. That was a good one.
Drive Away Dolls is a bad one.
Terrible.
Which is funny enough because it's the same director that did Honey Don't. So that's by the Coen brothers. The thing is that it hasn't been I don't think there's any articles or anything that's announced it, but the Coen brothers have actually split apart where they're actually doing separate films.
Do you remember when they did a live action of Death Note?
Oh yeah, on Netflix. She in that? Oh shit, yeah, she ain't looking good.
Oh god, babe.
It's funny because she's a Nepo baby, so I guess talent she's gonna have a job within the acting space. But it seems like, I think the question is,
she's not a bad actor.
Is it bad films or is she picking bad films or is she making the films bad?
No, because like, it's not necessarily even just her act. It's the plot.
Yeah.
So she's not a bad actor. Like, she was okay.
Yeah.
In The Substance, you weren't like, oh, like this is such a mid thing.
Yeah,
like,
no, she was good. She was good in The Substance.
So it's not.
But she didn't carry The Substance.
She didn't carry it, but that's. I mean, how are you gonna compete with that?
Okay, if it's not her, then she's picking bad stuff.
She's getting put in bad stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's like the Chris Evans debate where you're like, is he a bad actor or is he just? But we can all confirm he's 100% in bad films.
Yeah. So these lot are just getting bad films, and for every reason deciding to stick with it.
You have your own take on it. Go on, say it.
Yeah, because there's another actor out there that
say her name.
We're a fan club. Well, we're both fans of her.
This is a Stan account.
It is a Stan account, and we have to acknowledge when things are not going the way we want it to be going.
Go on, say it.
And I came to discover it. I have to set up what I'm about to say, because there's another actor on this list that I personally feel like needs to be added on this list, because as of recent we've now getting reviews on this what's
The Hunt.
The Hunt 4?
After the Hunt,
which is a film directed by Luca, starring Ayo. The reviews are now gone online and it's doing horrible at this very moment from recording. I think it's on 40%.
Because it was at
Rotten Tomatoes.
Venice Film Festival, which is on at the moment.
Yeah. And also on this platform, we don't really just go off of Rotten Tomatoes reviews, but there are solo reviews of people talking about it and saying that it's not the best. There was a lot of people spoke about it when the trailer came out, saying that they wasn't sure if this film was going to be good. A lot of people are now vouching, saying it is correct. It's not the best film. I want to put Ayo on the list of actors that are now being put into bad films. She had this, which obviously is not out to public yet, but when we see it, we'll judge it. But we also had Opus, which had a lot of horrible reviews. So these are 2 movies now that she's been in that have been gaining a lot of bad reviews.
Did you watch the mini loop with her in it?
The mini loop, no,
Yeah.
is that out?
That came out ages ago, 2020, like
And
last
no
year.
one spoke about it. So I guess what's the reviews on that? The last film she did that was good that I seen was Bottoms.
So the rating on IMDb is 5.6 from a mini loop, and then on Rotten Tomatoes it's 84. So it's not that bad.
Not that bad. Okay, so she hasn't hit. She can be nominated to enter this list. She might not enter the list yet, but it's not looking good for her since these last two films, which is For the Hunt and Opus.
Yeah.
I don't know what she has. She has another film coming out. No, she's got a TV series coming out.
Yeah, she's got a TV series, but then isn't she got a film with Paul coming out?
I think so.
There's been a lot of discussion that that's happening.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Ireland forever, baby.
But yeah, I think we need to watch Ayo. I mean, we need to watch her. We need to see what she's doing.
Is that the title we're worried about Ayo? We need to talk about Ayo.
We need to talk about Ayo. Yeah, I'm scared for her because the bear is hopefully coming to an end soon. So now she's gonna be transitioning more into like movies.
I hope that she does more, because she's really good at being able to write and star in something. So maybe, do two films, get some bag, get some funding, and use that to do something for yourself.
She needs to know what works with her, because Ayo, no offense to Ayo, this is a standing cat. I do love Ayo. Ayo is still somewhat of a one-dimensional actor. I can't see her doing like multiple different characters. Ayo's good at being Ayo. And she's great at being Ayo. We have never seen Ayo do something outside of being Ayo.
In what sense?
As in the character in The Bear and a character you probably got in Opus and a character you probably got in this is for the Hunt. It's somewhat
typecast,
it's the same type of character, which is a great character. Similar to your effect of talking about Seth Rogen and all these characters. She's great at doing that. I think maybe the issue is that the film she's in
Haven't
really like worked on making that work in the environment that she's in.
I mean, like, we also do need to take into account, like, she's not been acting for that long. She was a stand-up comedian at first.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. Let's see what way she goes. But I definitely feel like maybe she can take the writing route for a bit.
I think that would be sick for her.
Yeah.
I think that should be the next approach. And what I find funny is that she was meant to be in Thunderbolts, but obviously the strike affected her schedule, so she couldn't be in it. And then Thunderbolts ended up being a really good film, and she missed out on that. So I hope these other films that we've got is not what we had to sacrifice for Thunderbolts.
Can you imagine?
But yeah, shout out Ayo. She does have a TV series coming out that I'm looking forward to. It has that actor from A Real Pain. Have you seen The Real Pain?
Yeah.
And the Asian.
The British guy.
Yeah. I can't remember his name. But they have a TV show coming out. Apparently has producer credits or writing credits on. It's meant to be them being like 30-year-olds that it's meant to be
Will
like
Sharp.
Yeah, Will Sharp. They got a TV show coming out. I think it's gonna be on Apple, where they're like 30-year-olds that are reflecting on their life and realizing that they haven't reached the goals and stuff. Pretty much having a midlife crisis, which should be funny and very stressful and painful to watch at the same time. But yeah, shout out to Ayo. We'll see what's coming up for her.
Praying for our good sis.
In the near future. Moving on.
Praying for our good sis and black cinema, and we're going to go into another one where we're praying for black cinema. Super. You're gonna have to bleep it so many times.
Let's say super N word.
Super N word. Super N.
We said it once and we bleeped it, so you should know what the word is.
Yeah.
So super N. We're gonna say super N. This film. This is a short film that's came up on my timeline. I never clicked on it, by the way. Never watched it. But I kept seeing it come on my timeline on YouTube as a recommendation. I was like, I don't really want to click on this because I didn't really care too much to click on it. But Black Twitter started popping up on my feed a lot talking about this film, especially the director. The director has gone mad online, pretty much going
What's
on
his
a
name?
rant. Let me see if I can bring it up.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's an interesting film. So it takes it's an interesting modern take on blaxploitation films, which occurred during the 1971 to 1975 is when it had its boom.
Okay. So I'm trying to get the director's name.
So that's where it's based off, and it's just kind of like a modern day take on it. And I don't know how I feel about it.
Oh well, he goes. Well, he goes by the
Daddy.
name Daddy.
Yeah, because he said his character's name's Daddy, and he was like, I don't know how I feel about calling you Daddy.
Oh, fair, yeah. Okay, shit. And in the description, yeah, it does say it's a black exploitation superhero inspired romantic comedy, proof of concept for Super N-word, feature film by Fuck Hollywood Productions. Help fund the feature by donating here. So that kind of falls a line to his rant that he made on Twitter. Pretty much just there was some truths in what he was saying. A lot of it was kind of like you had to like filter out some of the BS to see there was somewhat of a message in between it. Essentially, he just went on a rant just explaining that the industry is not supporting this film. What happened to black filmmakers, particularly not supporting it. He actually added A24 and Neon, pretty much saying they don't support black filmmakers since their run. They've only financed or had 17. I think the number was 17. I'll put it up on the screen for everyone to see, but it was definitely below 20 films since the whole run, which I don't know if it's true or not. It does, to be honest, it does sound like that could be true in terms of how much films A24 and Neon together has made in terms of black films. So there were some truths in it. He did champion Tubi, which is a free streaming platform, saying what happens if what if black filmmakers should go on Tubi to make films on there. Tubi just needs good black films made by
Yeah,
us,
but then
and then they'll thrive. So why don't we support it? And yeah, there was a lot of jargon in between that as well, but that was the main message that I was trying to get across.
I've had conversations with people about Tubi before,
Mm.
and it really depends on the audience.
Yeah, cause who's the audience on Tubi? Super ends. Bleep that. I love it.
I don't think you can keep that in. I don't think you can keep that in, Julia. I just feel like he had a substance rant.
Yeah, pretty much.
He went on Twitter. He did a couple substances.
Yeah.
I don't know whether it's
I went
smoked or a
crazy.
line.
You know, let me see if I can
and
actually bring up
just-
some of these tweets because I'll put it on the screen, but I want to read some of them on camera as well because he was actually going mad in all caps. You know when someone's going crazy when they're talking in all caps? I'm pretty sure I bookmarked
No. I
at
feel like
least
it's
one of them.
psychopathic to be ranting in all caps. Personally,
Yeah.
it's just me.
A
Like
lot.
you're big mad.
But what do you think about his thoughts in terms of outing like, okay, yeah, I found something here. Let me see if I can go through. Okay, he stopped talking in caps. Let me find the recent ones.
That's healthy.
I liked some of them. So Tubi has supported more first-time black filmmakers than A24 and Neon combined. If you think about it, this is all in caps with exclamation marks. Another one he put in here, which is not in caps, is look at Tubi. We look at Tubi as a joke, but Tubi could literally be the future for black filmmakers. Tubi is free, has the fastest growing audience, especially Gen Z and millennials, black viewers, and acquired more films than anybody. Imagine if we started making good Tubi movies. That's in caps.
Okay, so because this is a blaxploitation inspired film, and I was already getting into the research mode because I'm excited about one battle after another.
Yeah.
Getting into the mode of trying to understand blaxploitation films. So I watched a documentary, and the reason why
Wait, real quickly, help me. Like, what was the best way to describe
blaxploitation is a name that was actually coined by the Black Panthers, which is a a movement of films that were made for African Americans, that made, starred, and directed and written by African Americans.
Okay.
During the 60s to 70s, during a time where Americans, more specifically the Caucasian Americans, weren't going to cinema as much. And so they were trying to cater to black audiences.
Okay.
A lot of these films represented black people not being oppressed and kind of having some power, sticking it to the man.
Oh,
you know?
okay, fair.
So that's what blaxploitation films are. So think, what's his name? Shaq. So Seth.
Oh, that type of...
Yeah, Black Dynamite.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Coffee.
Yeah.
You know, Tarantino's film, Jackie Brown.
Yeah, okay.
That can be
considered.
That was an ode to blaxploitation films.
Oh, fair.
So that occurred during the 70s, and a lot of it was really, really progressive at the time. But there was also the double-edged sword. So there's stuff like Jesse Jackson, who we all know, Pastor Jesse Jackson, who's really big in the black protest and like during America with segregation and the racism that occurs there. He and a couple of others argued that this was detrimental to the representation of black people because a lot of the heroes were pimps or drug dealers and all of this other stuff, but they were also sticking it to the man. So it was like a lot of dangerous subtones to it, but these were films that were created, starred, and put pockets back into black Hollywood and black stars. And it was a really important moment because during that period where there was a lack of people going to the cinemas, blaxploitation films that catered to inner city black communities saved inner city cinemas.
Yeah. Sort of local communities and whatnot. Okay, sick.
So like it was a really big thing.
Yeah.
And it got to a point where it even impacted films like my favourite James Bond film, which I've mentioned, Live and Let Die, is heavily influenced by blaxploitation films.
Okay.
So it was that interesting moment where you could see that black cinema can exist and it can also impact big Hollywood.
Yeah.
This, however, is arguing that just getting out your slop and just making it, yes, it's great. And I know it goes back to a conversation we just privately had about, as a content creator, sometimes you just have to make stuff out, just get your content out and learn. But I don't think that you should use Tubi as a platform 100% for it, because what happens if Moonlight was on Tubi? Do you think it would have got the same credit that it has now?
Yeah, maybe I think Tubi has some form of reputation of not like I think there's a set audience for Tubi, perhaps. So would it work for the masses if it was on Tubi? And like who on a broader scale, who in the UK knows about Tubi?
It's great to have Tubi, yes, but if your audience who you're trying to reach out to aren't on Tubi, and it's everyone has access to it, but your audience who you're trying to write to or you're trying to reach to aren't on Tubi, is there a point?
Yeah. Also, I'm more happy if you just putting it on YouTube opposed to putting it on Tubi.
Some of the best people when it comes to film and TV, Abbott Elementary,
they made it from
Insecure. They went as a web series on YouTube and then built their career.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Yeah, honestly, what did you think about that actual film? Do you think it was a good film?
I don't like the script. I actually don't like the script.
So, just open transparency, I watched it literally just before recording. So, my thoughts off of it is like, I didn't like the writing. I thought the writing was very much, I don't know if he was on purposely trying to put it on the nose, but it was too on the nose and too, it wasn't...
Too much of a cliche, man.
Yeah, it wasn't the best. I think whatever message you're trying to get across, I don't know if it hit for me personally. Obviously, I just came off from watching it just off the rip, so maybe I missed the message completely. But there were some elements that I was like enjoying, but I think it didn't nail it home for me. So it seems like someone that's angry at the industry, that made a film, that in his own right believes this is the best thing. And
but it felt rushed.
Yeah, it felt, obviously, I think he's working on a shit budget, and he was like, I need money, so I'm gonna make it as a proof. Like he put in the description, this is a proof of concept. So he just made it off the fly, and I think he's getting some form of attraction from it. So he's trying to ride that wave and say, okay, now guys, check this out. This is sick. fuck A24, F Neon, Tubi could be the one. Maybe he's trying his hardest to get a deal with Tubi,
yeah.
by doing this. Maybe this is his whole market approach, which I can't be too mad at if it works.
The hustle's the hustle, you know what I mean? In this economy, fair enough. But I do have to question the writing. I won't just accept something like that.
Yeah, and that's when you need to talk about people that think they can write and direct. Some of you lot need to pick a side, bro. Because
he stars in it, doesn't he?
Is that him? Is he the nigga? Is he the N-word?
Because even the character's name's Daddy, innit?
Oh crap! Yeah, probably that was him actually. Budget cuts. He has to be in it. Shout out to Daddy, bro. Director Daddy. I think he brought up a good conversation about A24 and Neon supporting more black films. Just because the marketing for like Highest to Lowest wasn't the best. On Becoming a Guinea Fowl, these are black films, and now of course later this year we have My Father's Shadow. Are they gonna market it the best of Das movie? We'll see what movie does with that. But like
I mean, it's already had its starting to have its blowout already. My Father's Shadow. I think movie. I feel we are still going to champion the films on movie, regardless of what's going on. Because of movie.
Yeah.
But I feel like that film should do well regardless of that, because
there's an audience behind it ready for it to come out, and we'll back it because of directors and actors involved.
Shoppe is like huge.
Yeah, he's doing his bits. He's
huge.
Yeah. So, I think that won't count if it does well, because it might be off the back of.
But then also things. Like just in general, like Mubi have been very good with marketing their black films. Do you remember The Homie last year?
The Homie. I don't think I watched The Homie.
It was the documentary. It was at LFF. Oh
wait, okay. Wait. When you say The Homie, I always think of that the black way of saying The Homie. So DA and The Homie. Yeah, The Homie was marketed well. That did pop up my feed quite a lot. Yeah,
it was doing. And it was really good as well. It was really, really well marketed.
Yeah.
So like, if that's the case, maybe the independent films. Also, these are independent films he's dragging. What happened to all the? Oh, because you're scared. Because you want to get money from them. Oh, okay. Okay.
Shit. Okay. Like Toby said, he's active, you know. He will come for us.
But like, I'm not hating. I'm just like, oh, okay. Like, the lines are aligning.
Yeah, it makes sense. Man said he's the CEO of Fuck Hollywood Productions. you can actually hear through his social stuff that there's a chip on his shoulder that he's not getting off. I don't know how Hollywood has messed him up, or if there's certain bad deals, or he's just crying for attention right now. But it seems like there's a lot going outside of just trying to get a movie out. He's running on personal stuff that probably
something's happened. But like, fair enough. Like, do your thinking, but just be cautious of how you talk to independent films, because they aren't the ones that have the most money.
Yeah.
They aren't the ones that are your biggest enemy.
Yeah. Because now he's probably closing doors for stuff that could have been open for him in the later future.
Just be cautious, King. Like, I even I have to hold my tongue sometimes, because I'm like, yo, I might actually shoot myself in the foot.
Yeah. And also make better films. Yeah, to make it better.
Anyway.
Just make it better. Like, this is a lot of energy for something that I didn't think was that good.
Yeah, but I feel like there's this really weird relationship with a certain demographic of black cinema attendees and how they interact with cinema. And I think it's a shame that people are willing to just provide that and the audience just lap it up. Like, when you have Sinners and you have like The Homie, and you're gonna have films like My Father's Shadow, we should want more for ourselves.
Yeah. Well, Super N-word is on YouTube. I recommend people to check it out. Shout director Daddy, but I do hope that he finds his calling, whether it's like I'm just gonna direct or I'm gonna work on my writing. Cause I think you know what? I don't know. Man.
You know what? I don't know.
I'm trying to clean up.
I think if he really wants to make things happen, let him source new writers who have stuff, help them to quickly concept a couple of stuff, and he just direct. I think that can be a really great way forward for him and his production, and I hope him nothing but light and love.
Yeah, shout out Daddy, man. Whoa. I think that's what we have for today, isn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah, that was a nice little.
Guys, have you bought your
package.
tickets yet? We're almost at capacity.
yeah,
We're almost at capacity, so you need to go and buy your tickets.
Yes, we got the Black Pub quiz on September the 11th, a Thursday, at the Queen's Head.
Queen's Head in Angel.
In Angel.
So it's literally a walking distance from the station, so don't even act like you got lost.
Yeah, it's right around the corner, man. Be sure to get tickets if it's not sold out yet. The link will be in the description down below.
We got prizes, we got posters, we got Badisha's hosting. Yeah, me and Junior, that's right.
Yeah.
Badisha's, the baddest of them all.
We get the ones for that. But yes, thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for tuning in. This episode 79 of Outtake Show. We're going to hit 100 before this year ends, I think.
Well, what are we going to do for that 100? Giveaway?
We have to do a giveaway for it. Yeah, we definitely do a giveaway. Definitely have we have to have some of the bubbly. You have to pop a bowl.
Oh, bubbly. Bare minimum. Bare minimum.
But yeah, until then, guys, peace.
Bye.